Hey, what's up, moviegoers, and welcome to another Wednesday movie reviews, Telenewz Wednesdays. Due to some unexpected events yesterday, had to postpone this Telenewz Wednesdays section to today, but that's not going to get in the way of Cinema Thursdays. Alright, so first off on the list, Warner Bros. Has confirmed that the new upcoming Batman Superman team-up movie is going to be called World's Finest. Second off is one of our long ones, but stay with us. Josie Padilla, I don't know if it's pronounced the name, is to make a remake of the RoboCop films, which is to release on February 7th, 2014. It's going to star Joel Kinnaman as the title character, and he's going to be starring alongside with the following, but it is not limited to: Samuel L. Jackson, Gary Oldman, Jackie Earle Haley, and Michael Keaton. Avengers 2, which the official title has been released for it as Avengers Age of Ultron, is going to be a new origin story for the character Ultron, and not based on the comic book story arc of the same name. Speaking of Avengers, even though it has been speculated that Thanos would be the major villain in Avengers 2, it turns out that, as I said about earlier, that he's not. But he is being considered to be a villain in the upcoming movie, Guardians of the Galaxy. Next, for the next piece of Telenewz, James Cameron, who made the 2009 movie Avatar, is returning to make a sequel on that, and he has recruited the Sarah Connor Chronicles, Josh Friedman, who was director of the Terminator show, to write the screenplay for the sequel. This next piece is going to be one of particular interest to those of you who are interested in video games. BioShock creator Ken Levine, who recently has been working on DLC for the most recent BioShock game, BioShock Infinity, is to pen a remake of the old dystopian film Logan's Run. And also, one last thing about having to do with Avengers. Ghost Whisperers David Conrad has been chosen to play a role in Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but that role is not disclosed yet, and I'll be digging about that when more info comes. Due to how well it did in China, there's been speculation that chances for a sequel to Pacific Rim are looking a whole lot better. But it has not been confirmed if there will actually be one as of yet. But I'll dig about that and see if I can pull in any more information about that, particularly about like release date, if there is to be one. And yeah. After Total Recall's Len Wiseman has declined to do so. A new director is being sought after to direct a reboot of the Mummy series. They're trying for a release date within a couple of years. If things go as much as they wanted to, it could, and if they really get on top of it, it could come out sometime next year, or maybe a few years after. But there's no release date out yet, seeing as they're still looking for a new director, but I'll be looking about that as well. And also, it has not been confirmed whether Brendan Fraser, who played one of the leading characters of the older trilogy, has been asked about reprising his role for this, or if they're going to look for a fresher approach with a new actor as the leading character. But, as I said, I'll look about these things. For all of you who are into Lord of the Rings, this is a big one. This next piece. The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey is to get an extended edition that is to release on October 22nd for the digital download, and a bit later, November 5th, for Blu-ray, Blu-ray 3D, and DVD. Its timing is set to the pace of the December 13th release of The Hobbit: Desolation of Smaug. This extended edition is going to have 13 minutes of additional footage in the movie, one of which has already been been released as a clip, in which Bilbo meets Lord Elrond. And 9 hours of bonus content. As I have gotten that already, I don't think I'll be looking into buying a completely new version anytime soon, but for those of you who have not got this movie, I would suggest waiting for this version, because it's going to have a whole lot more than the original versions have to offer. Let's see. Director Sam Mendes and actor Daniel Craig will return to make a Bond 24. No official title has been released yet, but this movie is to come out October 23rd, 2015 in the UK, and November 6th, 2015 in US. Last piece of news for this session of Telenewz Wednesdays. Much anticipated, especially after the additional scene of the predecessor movie. Fast and Furious 7 has received the release date of July 11th, 2014. Well, that's all for this session of Telenewz Wednesdays. And I'll have a Cinema Thursdays on either Pacific Rim or The Conjuring coming tomorrow. And until then, have a good rest of the day, and catch you later, moviegoers. Bye.